Yeah, I think my role is more on like the operations side, the finance side, making sure that we've got all our systems in check, supply chain, verifying supplier certificates, working on building the community, making sure we've got that feedback and that our product development process really incorporates that viewpoint of our consumer from, the very initial stage. So yeah, we're trying to kind of market the business, scale the business, and grow it. So that's the fun part here.
Oh, definitely. So you said early on, it could take 3 to 6 months sometimes to roll out a product. And how do you stay relevant? You go in, you get the people excited about it. It's like, yeah, we're gonna make these changes. Everybody's thrilled, and then you got this 3-4 months of like, I'll say nothingness, but let's say nothingness. Yeah. So how do you stay relevant so these people are still excited the product's coming out?
Yeah. I mean, I think part of it is sort of like involving them at different steps and sharing how we've involved them. So, Kristen talked about how we sent out sent out supplies and samples to people. We would get on Zoom calls with them. They would give us our feedback, and then we would repackage that for our community. So we would create videos of their feedback. And in the interim, while we were waiting for the next sample round, we would share, hey, this is what collab member ABC said about everything, and they could go in and they could watch things and see what was going on. We would share things that we did in response to the feedback we got at each round. So along the development process, there were plenty of opportunities. While we placed the purchase order, we kept everybody updated. We ran into some difficulties along the way that created some roller coaster drama. So we kept everybody updated along, there. Here's why this shipping got delayed. So giving them dates of like, here's kind of when we're targeting to launch. We would do something called like a bra town hall, where we would just have Zoom calls and invite anybody in our community to be able to join. So when we got our first, like, what was it, Chris? Like the pre-production samples, I got in my bras and underwear and I started modeling for the group to see, what was coming for them. So I think there were a lot of ways that we just tried to, not go radio silent in these longer time periods in between placing the order, getting the product, sample rounds, and all of that.